Here's a really easy fix for anyone who can't stand having dust on their stuff. Now, for this example, I'm going to be using an Xbox 360 controller, and as you can see, it is covered with dust. The buttons around them have dust, the thumbsticks have dust, the D-pad has dust. Actually, like, I haven't cleaned this one in maybe like 2 weeks, and you can see how much dust has accumulated on this thing. I use this thing with my PC all the time, but this is my second controller. The other one I clean a lot more. This one I clean a lot less, obviously, because it's meant for player 2. Now, if you look down here, you can see the gloss finish doesn't have a lot of dust, but that's because the gloss doesn't attract the dust. But what the gloss does do is it attracts fingerprints and smudges and it scratches more easily. And especially when you have a controller, something that's in your hand, you know, for 90% of its lifespan, you know, you don't want it to be glossy. You want it to be matte. So it's good that this part is matte, but the problem is it attracts a lot of dust. Now, ordinarily, I would use something like this. This is just a regular dusting cloth. I would use that to get the dust off, and I'll use it a little bit right here. As you can see, it gets the dust off just fine. You can see where the dust starts and where it ends. The problem is, when you do this, these cloths only work primarily with smooth surfaces that don't have any nooks and crannies. And if you look here where the buttons are, the buttons, unfortunately, you know, have some pretty steep inclines where the buttons actually stop and they go into the casing, into the housing of the controller. And the dust is going to get in there, and then it's going to get inside your controller, and if that, you know, goes on for months, maybe years on end, your controller is eventually going to stop working. So this tip is to not only keep your controllers clean, but keep them working properly, because it'll get dust out from the inside. And it's actually a lot easier than you may think. All you need is some pressurized air. This is perfect duster. You could basically use anything. Honestly, all you have to do, just point this stuff at your controller and just do this. Look at that. All of it, gone. Let's try something else. Let's take a look at the top. The top's okay. Now also, let's try this. Let's see if I can lean this on something. I'll try this. Here, let's lean this on this battery right here. There we go. Now, if you look, the inside of the controller, this is, I believe, where you would plug in a play and charge kit. I'm using rechargeable battery, so that doesn't matter. But if you want to clean that, you could just get in there with the pressurized air. That'll take care of it for you. And if we look at our controller now, I mean, this controller looks like it was just taken out of the box. Now, also, the D-pad. It goes pretty deep in there, so what I would recommend is kind of press the tube up against it. That'll get all that dust out of there. And there you go, look at that. No more dust. Clean as a whistle.
What's up, guys? Thanks so much for watching, and I really hope you enjoyed that video. If you haven't gotten a chance to already, make sure to check out last week's video, which can be found right here. Also, if you haven't gotten a chance to already, make sure to like our Facebook page and follow us on Twitter. And while you're at it, make sure to check out the rest of Coed Gaming, where we upload gaming videos every single week. And as always, game on.